You got to admit.
I mean, I don't feel like I should wear it because I'm not in it, but I do.
Yeah.
Donna, are we more likely to see a conservative female president before a liberal one? Oh, that's an interesting question.
Okay.
I think we'll see a Democratic. We've had three. We've had Geraldine Ferraro as a nominee, Hillary Clinton as a nominee, Kamala Harris as a nominee. We will have a Democratic female president in my lifetime.
I say...
It sounds nice to get a round of applause, but that's not reality, just like leading into the election. This is Donna Brazile. This is Neil deGrasse Tyson on with Bill Maher, Real Time with Bill Maher. They're going to throw it back and forth. Andrew Sullivan's in there as well. This is going to be about, do you think we'll ever, first of all, do you think we'll ever have a woman commander-in-chief? Well, Donna Brazile is a woman herself. She's a Democrat herself, so of course she's going to say yes, and it's going to be a Democrat. But is that reality, though? Who on the panel is going to contest that? Bill Maher is the only one. It's not going to be Andrew Sullivan. It's not going to be Neil deGrasse Tyson. So let's see what they say on Real Time with Bill Maher.
The asteroid will not hit her. She will deflect it, and with her superpowers, things will be okay.
Okay. Can I make one suggestion?
What?
Not a vice president named Tim.
Okay.
You know, enough with a lady in a Tim.
Okay.
Remember Tim Kaine?
Tim Kaine. Okay.
Tim Walz.
Walz.
It is interesting how many global women leaders have come from the right. I mean, in Britain's now had 3 conservative female prime ministers before it had a single Labour one. The current conservative leader is a young black woman called Kemi Badenoch.
Right.
Now, that's pretty amazing, I think. And it's lovely that no one really makes a big deal out of it.
Well,
Either we look at Merkel as a Christian Democrat, Indira Gandhi, Mayer, these are hard-ass women.
Hard-ass women.
And there's something about that Iron Lady kind of, I'm going to go to war with the whole feminine shtick that's kind of really potent in the human psyche.
Well, I think people think that a woman leader has to kind of overcompensate a little towards strength, and people are drawn to strength. Look at Clowney, you know. I mean, look at Trump.
Oh, sorry.
Really have to spell that out?
Yeah, you do, because it's not making sense, Bill. Bill Maher's making a joke about Trump. Andrew Sullivan is saying, well, look at all the women that you've seen across the pond that are conservative. Donna Brazile does her whole I'm trying to be funny act. She's done that her whole career. If she's not giving Hillary Clinton the answers to debate questions before the debate. Neil deGrasse Tyson has nothing to add here as far as it's going to be interesting to watch. It's funny to laugh at them, but they don't have the perspective that they need. Why is there nobody on the panel who says, wait, hold up. Why do we even need a woman commander-in-chief? You tell me in the comments, do we need a woman commander-in-chief? Who's asking for that? Do we need one? I want the best person for the job. Do we need a woman to coach an NFL team? Do we need a woman chess player master? Why? Let the chips fall where they may. We don't need to force through a woman. I think that's the problem the Democrats are having.
It's late.
By the way, you left out Shirley Chisholm. She wasn't a nominee, but she ran for president.
She ran for president.
Yeah.
Mexico just elected a female president. We've had female presidents in Africa. It's time, folks. We know how to lead. We can build a future for everybody.
Yeah, you just got to pick.
Happen.
I know, but you can't.
Next time have an actual primary where a woman candidate can prove her worth and not just be stuck in and nominated at the very last minute because you had a dotard running that you wouldn't fess up to?
Well, first of all,
isn't the DNC responsible for that?
That's not fair.
First of all, we had a primary.
I don't know, but it doesn't sound
Joe and Kamala did win enough delegates. 14 million people participated in it, and we should not disenfranchise those Americans. So, but look,
There are
I think it would have been better.
Wait, by the way, she was on a ticket that got elected to the White House. It's not like she was never voted for.
But if you want to have a good
just want to put that out there. That's all.
she was a strong, good candidate. But you know what?
Terrible candidate. If you can't see that now, when are you going to see it?
First of all, there's so many
I
wrong.
can put my glasses on and I can still tell you I can see a leader when I see a leader.
Yeah, when I listen to Kamala Harris, I see a leader too. The whole country sees a leader. I'm sure they do, Donna.
Boo.
Excuse me.
Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead,
There's
baby.
been so many wrong things said here by everybody. I'd like to correct some of them. She's not a dotard. Shirley Chisholm didn't get anywhere. That's to our point.
No,
It takes a different kind.
It lays some groundwork for others later.
107 days was more than enough time. That's a stupid excuse, in my view, that it wasn't enough time. If anything, our election should be like Britain and like other countries. They don't need 100 days. She was actually doing fine after the first few months.
After winning 81 million votes, Donald Trump never conceded the election.
Correct.
Okay, he continued to lie. He continued to fabricate. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden won the hearts and minds of the American people, as well as the Electoral College. Yet they were never given a mandate to do anything. But
you
they
mean Hillary? Hillary won.
No. Hillary
won the popular vote. So we actually have elected a woman.
Yeah.
It's just that our stupid system, the way we play the game, she didn't get elected. But we can't.
Our system is stupid now. These are people who have a talk show that will get to millions, but probably diminishing in their impact. Bill Maher, that's what you think about the Electoral College? And he's the one that says, I'm the right one on the stage. And not one person on the stage counters that with any type of anger or incredulity or anything. I would be confused. Bill, what are you talking about? You want the whole country to be ruled by LA and New York? You don't even like LA and New York to rule LA and New York. Let's go back and see how they finish this off.
I'd say that the country, and also the votes are now finally all in for this election. Kamala Harris lost by your mustache hair. That like this much, it's so close.
Always.
So, right.
You know, Bill, you said everyone at the table said something false. What did you say that was false?
Nothing. As ever. But the other false thing was, you know, that she ran a great campaign. She did not run a great campaign, and you're going to keep losing if you insist that she ran a great campaign.
I'm saying, look, there was no model for the campaign that she had to run. Look, on July 21st at 1:41 p.m. when Joe Biden announced that he was going to step down, Kamala Harris had to step up. Now, what other Democrat could have stepped up in that period of time?
We're not arguing about that.
All right,
We're arguing the campaign she ran. I
am, and you could have picked anybody I think would have been better than Kamala Harris. The problem is your identity politics, Donna Brazile, Neil deGrasse Tyson. You won't have someone who will step up when you have someone who is perceived as a black woman that would be the next in line. That was the problem.
Asked her what she would do differently. She said, I can't think of anything. That's terrible.
How do we trust a party that was telling us with a straight face that Joe Biden could be president for 4 more years without any problem whatsoever? That's what the Democrats were telling us. It was a massive lie. We saw through it. Everyone saw through it.
Did you see him this week? Could you imagine if we were just starting on the next term? That was
First of all, happy birthday, Joe Biden. Happy birthday. Joe Biden turned 82 this week.
What did we learn on this episode of After Show Carnage? The Democrats haven't learned anything. Click the link below for the next video or the best recommended one for you for more carnage after the show. This is just one clip. We've got a ton of them. The benefit of the show is we curate this content for you so you don't have to listen to hours of podcasts to search for these type of moments that kind of make you laugh and let you see that if you are against these people, they haven't learned a damn thing.